Hey YouTube, I'm Razor, and today we're going to be doing another Transformer review. Today I'm going to be looking at the thrilling 30 Megatron. Now, like I said in my Dreadwind review, I will be doing a reverse transformation of him into the Stealth Bomber mode. Now, just like Dreadwind, he does have the same posability as they both share the same body mold and structure. My Megatron holds together a lot better at the waist than Dreadwind does, so yes. I'll give you a close up of him. This version of Megatron I do like. Um, this is his IDW comic book version. When I first saw him, first saw that comic and I first saw him, he had his head, had his cannon, some armor pieces, but his entire skeletal structure was showing. All his armor pieces were just blah. Just like Dreadwind, he shares the same posability of the hinge and ball joint in the shoulder, swivel below that, hinge at the elbow, a little hinge at the wrist, ball joint at the hip, swivel above the knee, hinge at the knee, and ball joint at the head. No waist articulation. But he is a good mold. And for side-by-side comparison, here they are again, just like they were in the last video. You can see the similarities of the two figures, and you can see the mold change, which is the head. So for a transformation for him, gonna go ahead, take off his fusion cannon, and put it off to the side. Now, if you own this figure, you know how fiddly this transformation is. First, we're going to take the fists, rotate them up into the forearm, rotate the arm back, and just leave it as is. Gonna unhook the pectorals from the chest, angle them out like so. I like to do them like this. Take the abdomen section and unpeg it from the waist. Unpeg it from the waist. There we go. Flip this up, and this will go over his head. And then we'll just move these into place. Collapse them down, and they will peg into here. So collapse this down, and it will peg into place right here. Bring the arms back, and you want to angle them like this. So for right now, I'm going to leave these up and out of the way. Going to take the legs, here not included. Going to open up the leg, rotate the foot. Then on both sides, bring the leg up. Yeah, rotate it this way. Rotate it in. Fold the knee over. And then just peg it into place in the back section. Like so. And you gotta collapse the hips to, as well. And peg that. Just slap behind him. Alright. And then we can take this section, peg it into place in its two places. And like I said, if you own this figure, you know how fiddly this guy is. Come on. Alright. We'll take the leg. Move that out of the way. Bend it here. Fold this in. Bring it into place. Peg it into place. Try the feet together. Bring this in. Hinge it down. And then peg the forearm into the shin. And that's the most fiddly part of the transformation, is that whole section. Alright. And then you'll be left with this. So now we'll take the fusion cannon, collapse it, peg it apart, fold up the arm handle, and then we'll slide them up. These little openings will slide up over these little hooks right here. Or they basically just slide up onto the shoulder, or on the forearm. There you have him in his bomber mode. And that's how you transform him from robot into the vehicle mode. It is a fiddly transformation, but once you get the hang of it a few times, it gets easier. I do like this bomber mode. It's mostly just a sparkly black with some gunmetal, with like a gunmetal like silver and some purple. In this mode, you really can't tell where the guns are because they are painted black on a clear purple plastic. And you can come under here and fold up the one landing gear he has. Oh no, he has two others. They're just molded into his arms. There you have that. And we'll put Megatron up to Laser Rod Prime. And up to Tinkor. So there are my two videos of Dreadwind and Megatron. From Dreadwind to this, from this to Dreadwind, and then from this to this. So I'm Windraiser, this is Megatron. We'll see you on the next review.